Better Call Saul Season 5, episode number 7, ladies and gentlemen. We here to next week's episode of Better Call Saul. Last week, Jimmy. Can't even call him Jimmy anymore. Saul, man. Saul is taking over. Jimmy is gone, which is sad, bro, because like, I think back to when I first started this show, I came into it thinking we were going to see Saul right away, but we saw Jimmy. We got to know Jimmy for 5.5 seasons, right? And then we transferred over to Saul again. And it's like, when we're transferring over to Saul, I want to go back to Jimmy because I like Jimmy more, honestly. Like, I know he's Saul and that's how we met him and things like that, bro. Just last week, man, I didn't like what went down. I don't like what he's doing to Howard. I don't like the stuff that happened with Kim. Are they gonna get married? Possibly, probably not. I don't know. Regardless, I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. I've been loving this show, man. Again, it's just like Breaking Bad. The early seasons are fucking phenomenal, but man, these later seasons somehow just ramp it up even more. So guys, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out? Link in the description down below. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode.
And anything that already happened, we're not going back over all that.
Let's just focus on from here on out.
Right. Past is past.
And moving forward.
If I have the urge to not tell you something, then I've got to tell you.
Right. Full disclosure.
Then it works both ways.
Works both ways.
So did they get married, or are they gonna get married then? Because he doesn't have to worry about telling her anything now.
I just want to know what's going on.
Yeah, but...
Jimmy. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Honesty does go a long way. That's what women want a lot of the times. People in general, not just women. They just want honesty. Did he?
Am I late?
Nope.
Cool.
He's gonna marry them?
Thanks for coming.
Good to see you.
What is it called?
Shall
Did he
we?
get ordained so he can do it? Or is he just gonna be the witness?
Want me to hold the rings for you?
Oh, there's no rings.
Oh, I can fix that easy. I seen the clerk downstairs. Had a nice ride.
Uh-huh.
Probably about a half a carry.
You'll know. This is a different kind of thing. If I get into trouble, they can't make her testify against me.
Yeah.
You getting hits for that?
Yeah.
It's gonna turn into more than that. I mean, this is gonna look sus though, isn't it? Like to Rich, they're gonna be like, why did you just suddenly get married after all that shit just happened?
Do you, James Morgan McGill, take Kimberly Wexler to... No middle name. To be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and
Weird.
to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do you part.
I do.
I do.
Then by the power vested in me by the state of New Mexico, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Wow.
You may kiss.
Ah. I mean, we know they've, done it and shit. Look at my man. Capture the moment. But they've never been lovey-dovey type thing, you know? Oh, man. So is he married in Breaking Bad then and he never mentioned it? I don't know if he ever mentioned like, oh, yeah, I'm married or some shit like that. Or maybe they get an annulment or a divorce at some point. I don't know. Regardless, wow, they really did that shit. I do think it's going to look sus to Rich. To everybody really that kind of knows what's going on, unless she's just not gonna say anything, right, until like a moment comes up where like he needs to testify against you. Nope, can't, right?
So lunch is definitely out?
Sorry, I just can't get away. But I'll be home early tonight.
Me too.
You know what that means. Bro, it's so like they went from almost breaking up last episode to being married. Like, I don't know, that's some shit.
Go to lockup. Client's waiting for you.
My client.
Nacho?
Who got picked up this time?
Jorge de Guzman.
Lalo?
Who the hell is Jorge de Guzman?
Who do you think?
Lalo. This is gonna be hard to get him off.
I'd like to schedule a pretrial hearing in 6 weeks, and I'm going to deny bond.
Your Honor.
That's my decision.
Can't do nothing about that.
Kevin, you chose me as your attorney. And that was the best day of my professional life. Yesterday was the worst day of my professional life. I can't tell you how much I regret that I let you down. But I want you to know that if you choose to move forward with me and with us, nothing like that will ever happen again.
Kim, you dropped the ball, that's for sure. And with all your smarts, whole office full of associates and fancy degrees,
Couldn't beat Jimmy.
you get rolled over by... Well, you know what happened.
Thanks for coming in.
No confirmation if he's staying or not.
Rich, we can't leave it like this.
Oh, he'll stew for a bit, and then we'll see.
And if he does stick with us, then what? We walk on eggshells forever?
What's our alternative?
She's right. It did feel awkward, tension in the air.
We said Mesa Verde should reconsider the site for the call center. You declined. We advised you to keep the purchase lot as an investment. You declined. And we advised you to leave that meeting when it became apparent that the other side was negotiating in bad faith. You declined. At every point, we gave you the best guidance we could. And at every point, you chose to go your own way.
That is true too.
We are your attorneys, and it is our job to advise you. The decisions will always be yours, but if you continue to ignore us, then this is the wrong relationship.
All right, then. See you on Thursday.
You like that?
Okay.
Rich is like, damn, that just happened. Sometimes you got to do that, man. It's not the client's always right, because technically he is their client. I mean, she's right about all that. Granted, she was working against him in a way. She is still correct about that stuff.
Oh, that's my motto.
Yeah.
Justice matters most.
That's what he told Kimmy would say.
Here's the thing about going to trial.
No. No trial? No deal.
Yeah, sure. Just, oh, what did you have in mind?
You're gonna get me out on bail.
Bail. That's...
You wanna be a friend of the cartel? Time to get yourself a new motto. Just make money.
Play dirty. What he does. But I mean, like, even with this is going to be hard. But if he gets out on bail, what's he going to do? Just flee? Go back down south?
Maddie was like that.
Talking about him.
Really? Never wanted to conk out. Too busy. I'm better now.
What changed?
Decided to play the cards I was dealt.
Yeah. This conversation with Gus. Going out there, right? Almost dying and whatnot.
How'd your day go?
I got married.
He's not telling her. Still, Jimmy? Because she doesn't know that he has any ties to the cartel right now, right? I'm trying to think. I don't think he ever talked to her about any of that stuff. The one payday he got, he just said it was a big payday. He didn't say who it was or anything.
A new client, he's connected. I mean, he's a cartel guy from Mexico. Pretty high up. Anyway, he's in for murder and he wants bail, which that's impossible. I mean, no way in hell this dude has ever seen sunshine, but if I could, somehow find a way. He said I'd be a friend of the cartel.
You don't want to be the enemy.
Ranch in Montana kind of money. Like private jet kind of money. Press conferences, TV news, the works.
But do you want to be a friend of the cartel?
I want to be an enemy.
Didn't want to tell you, so I thought I should tell you.
I'm glad you did.
Again, honesty goes a long way. Even if it's not something that's exactly good per se, right? No way he's staying at the same place as Tuco, right? I'm gonna say maybe he sees him, but no way they put him in the... I mean, I guess maybe they could, right? Because he's using a fake name. These Jimmy cell phones.
So what are you gonna do about it? You gonna send in Ocho Loco?
Crazy 8.
Even better, nice.
Talking to Nacho, probably.
Listen, I got something for you to do.
I mean, Nacho, he's got his trust now, right? And that's what Gus wanted. He's the guy Lalo calls.
I'm not telling you shit until we talk about my dad.
What you tell me
And when you say it is not up to you.
Listen, you said when Lalo's out of the picture, we'll talk about my father, right? Well, he's out of the picture.
For now.
Say your piece.
I'm done. I want out.
And you want me to square it with Frank.
Frank's not all of it, it's the cartel. I disappear, they're gonna go after my father. He's gotta come with me. But no matter what I say with him, it's the cops or nothing.
The cops won't solve this.
You got away. He wants me to burn down Pollos Hermanos.
He said he was gonna fuck with Gus's
And he's
business.
not out of the picture, is he?
Out of the picture means dead, I would assume. It's not like Tuco just putting him in jail. And I'm sure Nacho's got a fuck ton of money so he could run, but again, it's his dad.
I invite you to taste our delicious Spice Curls. The curly fry with the southwestern kick.
New menu item. I remember when they were testing different, what was it, different ketchups and stuff? Sauces? Oh, Lydia.
Eduardo Salamanca has been arrested for murder. However, even from jail, he creates issues.
What kind of issues?
He ordered his men to burn down one of my restaurants.
You're kidding. He's in jail. He can still do that.
I'm afraid so.
I know it's not exactly my area of expertise, but don't people get killed in prison all the time? I mean, shanked.
Not people like him.
It would mean war. War for which we are unprepared.
4,800,000 euros. It's a miracle I haven't been caught. Last year, the auditors came this close. One of them, a woman, I think she knew.
Peter.
At first it was a year, then it was 2, then 3, and now you're telling me how long? I can't. They will catch me, and then it is over.
Peter.
I can't.
Peter.
Gustavo, please.
Laundering the money, right?
You will do what is necessary. Stay strong, my friend.
Look at this, the stress on everyone's face.
Tell me more.
Imagine a magical land called home. Watch the sun set across your own private meadow as wildflowers sway in the breeze.
Thinking about how he's going to
The
spend that
stunning
money.
desert retreat promotes a casual yet luxurious lifestyle.
I'm casual yet luxurious.
Yeah, totally.
That was wildflowers dancing in the sun?
And they're swaying in the breeze.
Oh. Okay. Well, either way, they're having a very nice time.
A lot more lovey-dovey now, but I feel like something bad's going to happen. A little too much happiness.
Saul Goodman, speedy justice for you.
I need a word.
Oh.
A word, yeah. Yeah, I have a word for you. Tunnel, which is where I am right now. Sorry, I can't hear you. Maybe try again later. Coming!
He's here. He wants to talk about Lalo. He knows he's representing him, I bet.
You representing Eduardo Salamanca, a.k.a. Jorge de Guzman?
He's a client of mine, yeah, so.
Yeah. I need you to get him out on bail.
You know what Salamanca did, right?
I am aware. This is everything you need to do your job.
Thing is, Mike was the one who got him in here, right? With what he did last episode. He's got to burn it down like he told him to. I mean, he warned him. I mean, yeah, look, Gus is letting him do it. It's just like with the money. He had to let that money go. And now he's got to let one of his restaurants go. But the thing is, at least he can claim this on insurance, right? You know what I mean? Got to trash the place a bit. Maybe he's just going to make it look like it was some tweakers. That'll help with claiming it on insurance too, as opposed to looking like a cartel hit. It's gonna slowly slide down into the grease, right? He broke the gas line. I don't know if it was smart for Gus to be the one here doing this too, though, right? In case there's cameras anywhere. I mean, I know his restaurant, right? They'll probably just keep the cameras off or whatever, delete the footage, but cameras around the area. It's a cool way to do it, dude. Have it slowly defrost so it slides down. Dope ass explosion scene, man. You love it. Love it, love it, love it. You know that hurt him to do. You can see his lip quivering a little bit. Looks like he's holding back tears, man.
Did you actually think I wasn't going to hear about this private eye of yours?
Excuse me?
Dave Clark. Dave Clark, the mysterious third party who's coaching your key witness. All right, good. You know what? Do the dumb act for Parson. Please. I can't wait to see him rip you both a new one.
Yep. Setting it up because Mike's the one who's telling that lady all that information, kind of reverse everything Mike did.
Try not to be too cool. I mean, look humble. A little bit scared.
No
problem.
Yeah. Dude, I love how nonchalant he is. Sure.
Who's that?
It's gotta be his family. Fred Whalen.
Okay, that's his family. The people in the back are probably people to help Saul win the case.
Who died at the travel wire.
You don't even care. Like it's nothing. Jimmy feels bad about this. You can tell. You don't really want to. Don't look at him, man. I think he's debating if he should actually do this or not. But bro, I mean, we know Mike is gonna handle it.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, it seems a person unknown to my team may have interacted with our witness, causing her to call Detective Roberts and amend her statement 2 months after the initial interview. This only recently came to our attention, and we are vigorously investigating.
I would hope so.
All due respect, Your Honor, but the witness is not just one small element of the state's case. She's the only witness tying Mr. de Guzman to the murder scene, and she's been manipulated. Furthermore, the claim that Mr. de Guzman has no ties to the community, that's just patently false. I'd like you to meet his family. That's his fiancée and the love of his life, Beth McKinnon, his stepchildren, Christopher and Ella, and sitting with them is Beth's mother, Mary.
Hired. Paid actors.
The testimony implicating Mr. de Guzman in this crime, it's been fabricated. You've already held him for 3 days. Given the circumstances, Mr. de Guzman should be granted bond.
Your Honor, a sidebar?
Jimmy don't like doing this, you can tell, because he knows this is real fucked up.
Considering the severity of the charges, I will set the amount at $7 million. Cash only.
Damn.
Oh, Your Honor.
I mean, the cartel can do that, but that's probably going to take a hit on Jimmy's payday too, right?
$7 million.
Yes, and I am so sorry.
I can do that. Thing is, I'm gonna need you to pick it up.
What, me?
I'll call you.
You know Cartel got a fuck ton of money, man, and Lalo's high up, so he's got access to it.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh my gosh.
Howard.
So, have you thought any more about the job? It seems I've upset you, so offer's off the table.
He knows Jimmy's the one fucking with him.
It's weird to offer a job to a man and in return have bowling balls thrown at your car. And prostitutes sent to your business lunch.
I don't know what you're into these days, Howard, but prostitutes and bowling balls, you sound unhinged.
He knows it was him.
You kill my brother and you say you're sorry. Let me tell you something. The job offer, it didn't upset me. It amused me. Big job at the illustrious HHM.
Chance to play at the palace. You look down on me, you pity me. Walk away. That's right, Howard. You know why I didn't take the job? Because it's too small. I don't care about it. It's nothing to me. I'm so far beyond you. I'm like a god in human clothing. Lightning bolts shoot from my fingertips.
It's all boiling over. Howard's right, though. He knows it's because Jimmy's suffering still. He hasn't dealt with the Chuck shit. Jimmy knows it was a big part of it was him, right? With the whole insurance thing that pushed him over the edge. Obviously, it's not one thing that caused it. It's a plethora of things, so to speak, but that was a key part of it. Season 5, episode 7 of Better Call Saul is in the books. And he still hasn't dealt with that, man. You know what I mean? I'm sure every time he sees Howard, it reminds him of that and it brings those feelings up. But Howard knows it's Jimmy fucking with him. It's no coincidence. At first, yeah, maybe the bowling balls weren't a weird one-off thing, but then the prostitute showing up too and all this happened after that. Jimmy still hasn't decided if he wants to. It's like, come on. Howard's smart. He can put it all together. Howard, he dealt with all his emotions. He seemed like he was trying to move forward in life. And again, don't get me wrong. I do think it is insulting to offer Jimmy a job there now after everything that has happened. But I don't think him offering him that job should have caused Jimmy to do that stuff. You know what I mean? He should have just turned it down immediately and put a stop on that. I don't think, him doing that in turn, I don't think the punishment, so to speak, fit the crime. But regardless, a fantastic episode. Jimmy and Kim are actually married now. Can't believe they actually really went forward with that shit, man. Again, I don't know if Jimmy's really gonna make money like that. 7 million's a lot. It's Cartel, so it's not really a lot to them. I don't know if Jimmy's gonna get a fuck ton from it or what. Not only that, but I feel like he'd kind of have to launder it, no? Because it'd look real sus if he got a fuck ton of money just from this one case with this random guy, because he's using a fake name, right? Lalo is. He's using a fake name, so it'd look real sus if he got paid X amount of money, like $2 million, $3 million for doing this for some random guy, but regardless, fantastic stuff. I love everything that we're seeing with all the characters. All the relationships are coming together more and more, right? Mike and Gus, seeing that shit grow. Again, we never saw Kim in Breaking Bad. I don't know if she was ever mentioned or they mentioned Jimmy being married or anything like that, but I don't see them staying together and I don't see it lasting. I don't know what's gonna happen, but this shit's fantastic, man. I'm absolutely loving it. A couple more episodes left this season, but guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out? Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel? I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Your guys' support is much appreciated. If you guys haven't already and you do want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get early access to a bunch of videos, up to 2, sometimes even 3 weeks in advance, full-length reactions, and you get to participate in polls to help decide what we do and what we react to on the channel. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.